Welcome all air water signs to your numerology reading for October. Hope you guys are doing great out there. This is for Libra, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, and the beautiful Aquarius, Pisces. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on. I've already got them ready to go, so let's see what you guys have in common over here, what you're working on. And then I will get to your individual message. Okay, it is timestamped in the description area for you. So we do have 22 intuition coming out. Loving this beautiful orange over here about that desire of what it is you truly want. Your dreams, your goals. This card is asking you to look at your inner guidance in order to be connected to source and align your soul with Mother Earth. Likewise, rather prayer, meditation, listening to beautiful music, mindful breathing, and exercises such as yoga can be helpful. If you guys do need help with any kind of meditation, I do have my second channel that you can also find in the description area. Relaxing Whispers meditation. Okay, so that's also there to help you. Just click on the link, it'll take you straight to the channel. Okay, so let's see. We do have a Master, bringing in the 1 and the 5, which is going to end up a 6 for harmony and peace. Bringing back that peace of mind as well. 1 for the new beginning and 5 for the change. But with the intuition, it's going to allow you to see what toxicities are going on around you. Things that are not healthy. Things that are not bringing you peace. Maybe people, things, places. 4, yeah, the heart. Bring in that heart chakra. Bring in 4 for stability. The 1 minus 5 equals 4 as well with the Master over here, which is bringing you also back down to another 4, which I do like because it's saying within this stability, this place of certainty and compassion within the heart chakra, you're going to be able to guide yourself around these situations, being able to look intuitively at each situation. And I do like that they have green over here because they're talking about the heart source, the heart of the situation. And you can see his heart is trapped in this cage. And that's just because it's saying you're not allowed to use your own authentic self, or you might feel pressured into giving up something that you passionately love, or feeling like you can't get there. There's too much stress. Next card coming out is Facing Fears. It's not about being fearless, but having the courage to progress despite them. The Rabbit. Rabbit is about luck. It's also about love. Cuffing season. This could be about temporary relationships, seasonal companionship, short-term warmth. Until spring, you might feel like certain things only happen during spring. If you know that this is a relationship, which it definitely could be because of this card, then it could just feel like this is an off and on relationship that keeps happening. Maybe you feel like it's toxic because it's only on their time, and it hurts the heart. Maybe you're fearing that they won't come back for this season. It could just be seasonal jobs, seasonal time of the year that you feel this way. I do like the idea, though, that whatever it is, it's short term. It's not going to last forever. If it's just fears, doubts, and insecurities, you have to put it in whichever area of your life that you need that in. Everybody's story is going to be different. inner resources. It's a very overwhelming and very, very, very much a struggle. Something that fatigues you, that can cause exhaustion. Something that puts you in your mind, but Spirit says it's time to get out of your mind. Get rid of those self-limiting beliefs. I love that because the Master is the Devil card. So it's saying time to get away from those self-limiting beliefs. The Devil brings in the self-limiting beliefs. He brings in those 8 of Swords, those 9s of Swords. So this is going to give you that new perspective, but being able to open up and not feel like you're maybe even your own inner critic. You're going to face these fears head on. So that way you have a dawning of a new day. It says, open up your heart, do what your heart says. Don't follow the crowd. Don't follow what every other person wants to do. Remember, it's just temporary. If you know it's something that's only temporary and you want this for a long time, maybe you need to figure out how you're going to do that. What is it that's temporary for you? Is it just the problem is temporary and I'm going to get through this intuitively? I know I can pull through this by facing this fear. Or am I not going to allow this to only be temporary in a relationship and face these fears and let them know how I really truly feel about the situation? It hurts that you put me on the back burner. It hurts that you only use me as your backup plan. It hurts that I'm not your number one. So there is going to be some kind of change. There is some kind of ending for a beautiful new beginning. It's going to cause this balance of this harmony and this movement towards something that you truly love, something that you truly want, facing the fears of this pain. Whether it's within yourself, like I said, or whether it's towards someone. Yeah. Letting them know how secret you feel about this situation. Maybe you've been allowing yourself to sit over here and allow this temporary pain. And just pushing it down, pushing it down. Well, now you're not going to push it down anymore. You're going to pull those swords out and you're going to say no. Right? No. I'm not accepting this anymore. I'm pulling out for myself. Intuitively, I know that this isn't going to go anywhere unless I do something about the situation. Maybe you're scared because you're afraid that if it's a love relationship, that if you tell them I want more than what's going on in this situation, that they'll leave. Well, now you have to face your fear and say, what's worth it? Is it worth me sitting here worried about you leaving, worried about you always doing something, or do I need to go live my life out of worry? Spirit says, use your intuition. You know the answers. Yeah, getting out of the power struggle. Desire for recognition or the need to assert your authority over others. There's a power struggle within yourself, no matter what, because it's always going to start with self before it starts with another person. Vulnerability, face hidden anxieties and insecurities head on and don't let them control you. Facing those challenges, those fears. Okay. Give your inner critic a vacation day. That's crazy. We were talking about the inner critic over there. Oh, excuse me, right here. 8 of Swords. Be kind to yourself. Okay. So going straight to each sign, we're going to start with Libra, Scorpio. Remember, what doesn't resonate, what doesn't fit, leave for someone else. Take what fits. Okay. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. And happy birthday to the beautiful Libra, Scorpio. You have faraway places. You're getting ready for the first light, beginning to see this new cycle. Through your intuition, you're going to be able to see the dawning of this new day. Seeing the change, seeing things coming around. Seeing things changing up for you. Kind of reminds me of the Libra reading. Procrastination, putting things off because of a bad habit. So use this time management and use these strategies. New strategies will come through. Toxic. Okay, so now we have the procrastination of these bad habits and strategies. We're talking about the devil over here with the toxic. You may be projecting your unresolved issues onto others. Don't cause harm. You know that these issues are coming on to others because you're afraid to move, you know, or is it just yourself and you just keep looking back at something? It says, no, it's time to stop overthinking the situation and start moving forward. Your overthinking all of this is putting you into a box. Yeah? Keeping you trapped. It's time to leap out. Make your first move. Start something different. Something. Change it up. Even when you're scared, it's okay. Your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. Give yourself that loving care to pursue something different. To step outside of that toxic box. Do something kind for yourself or for someone without any expectations. I think just moving outside of the box is just enough to do it for yourself. Just to know that I'm changing this routine. I'm changing this up. I'm not going to do this. That's a part of facing the fear. Just taking that new step forward is going to change everything around. But you use your intuition to do so because your gut feeling will let you know which direction you need to move in. It's going to know when to jump. Plastic smiles, fake kindness, forced friendliness, hiding resentment behind smiles, friends in only the same ways. And that could be that it only is temporary. You know, it's not going to last long. Maybe it's a job where I have to be put on a fake smile and go to work. But you know, I'm going to find a new job that pays me better and I don't have to put on a fake smile every day or have to go to work with these fake people. So no matter what it is, figure out where the fake smiles is. Like I said, if it's not for you, don't make it fit. Throw it away. I got some other ones here. Recharge, mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break. You're going to come back stronger. You have to recharge. The recharging will also set the intuition. You're not going to be able to be very intuitive if you're run down to the ground, guys. That's just no way. Because you're burning yourself out. All that's going to do is actually cause more negative and more fear and more tiredness and more worry when we're burned out. Right? So it's time to take some recharge, and then you will have some divine intervention. That's crazy. That's crazy because what would be intuition? A type of divine intuition, a divine intervention. So it says by recharging, you're going to have this unexpected guidance. This will be when the universe steps in and says, hey, hold on a second, let's redirect this path. You could also feel like you were saved just in time from it all burning down to the ground, right? Or having to do something over and over and over again, feeling like you're stuck in some kind of loop. Hustle mode, grinding hard, ambitious drive, determined effort. Yeah, instead of feeling like sleep can wait, I don't need to do that anymore. I can recharge, start the day again on a new note, on a new foot. And that could even be where the plastic smiles is because you feel like you're in hustle mode all the time. You're burned out. I don't even want to be here, so I'm just putting on this smile as I'm crying on the out, you know, in the inside, or pissed off in the inside, whatever those emotions are. And it could just be, for those of you who resonate with that piece, because you're tired. And if it comes to a relationship, it could just be because you feel like you're being taken advantage of. We need to either fix this on a new note, come together differently, or I need to move away and find something that isn't just temporary or something like it feels like I'm only being used. Because they only come to me when they want love. Well, what about me when I want love? Where are you? Where are you when I want love? Nowhere. And that's really for someone, and that's a big message that I keep hearing in my head over and over. Where are you when I want it? Why is it only when you want something? Clout chaser, absolutely. Needing the attention. A clout chaser is someone who needs your attention. When they feel they want attention, when they feel like, you know, their hormones are in a rage. however it is, or I feel down and out and I need someone to be my cheerleader. Where are you? Libra, Scorpio, I want you. I want you to be my cheerleader. I want you to be my love. Oh, wait, you want me to be I'm really busy right now. You're going to have to just wait. Okay, you're going to have to wait because we have commitment issues. Okay, you're just going to have to wait a minute. I'm really busy. I'm booked and busy. I've got messages all over the place. I'll get a hold of you when I can. Think about what's real and what's not, because if you're going to continue in this loop, it's just going to continue to be a loop. Or are you going to allow the divine to step in and say, I've got something better? The problem is there might have even been things that were better, but you let them slide away because you thought you already had what you wanted. You thought you already had what you needed, even though deep down inside you knew it was only temporary. But maybe at the time when it does come, you're already snuggle bunnies until it's over. Then it's gone, right? Then where'd that person go, right? Okay, so getting another message, another number out for you guys. Overall message, please, for the Libra Scorpio. Bringing in this change. New ideas and curiosities. Meeting new ways, thinking about new ways of doing things. Becoming that Page of Swords. Looking out at what the possibilities are. 10. When you're looking at new possibilities and that new beginning, 10 is that new beginning. 10 is about divine intervention. It's also about that mental energy of how things are going to come. So not only are you going to have your intuition spark, but it's going to be enough to where it's going to say, aha, and then allow your mental energy to come through. So now you can use your analytical mind with your intuition, right? With your intuitive mind, your third eye. And this way, it's very good because that becomes very strong. And it's going to allow you to make the ending to this situation the right way. The way that it's going to make you feel empowered instead of making you feel like you lose. 9, the Hermit, allowing you to go in to search for the answer, going through your pros and cons. 2, so your numbers are 1, 2, 9. 2, also, once again, as intuition, the 22 breaking down to the 2. The 22 is a master number of intuition, but the 2 is the balance, the understanding, the patience, the connection, making difficult decisions, avoiding things that no longer are necessary for me, and making the right directions and decisions. Okay? Beautiful, guys. Uh-oh. I'd move that, but we're not going back that way, so let's not worry. Gotta worry about it. Gemini, Cancer. Bringing in the joy and the delight to open your heart with joy. Releasing that toxic energy to allow your heart to surrender to the joy. So as you have the Master, which I call this card Master of Reality over here, he's holding this heart in contempt. He's holding this heart as a prisoner. And it's saying you're going to allow your heart to no longer be in suffering and no longer be in prison. You're going to allow it to escape, to be able to do what you need, and to be able to open your heart with joy. Spirit says it is time for you to see the different things that you can do by releasing those 3 of Swords. Going into solitude, having the wisdom. The owl is on her shoulder, which is saying that there's going to be a lot of wisdom. Now, we're not just talking about intuition now. Now we're talking about analytical wisdom. What makes you wise? Wise means I can use intuition with analytical. Because I can see it from certain different points of view. Because the wise old owl isn't just something that has learned through things with analytical wisdom. He also has the gut feelings and the understandings. So there's a lot of understandings. You're going to be able to discern better about what's going on within the situation. You may even be able to hear better. As we say, stay still and listen, and you can hear the Lord, right? You can hear the angels. It's literally in your Bible for those of you who read the Bible. Okay. That's how you get in tune with the divine, is by sitting still and listening. And it's not just in the Bible, it's in the Quran, it's in many different other areas within life as well. Okay, other scriptures. So this isn't something that's just like nonsense. It's literally out there in almost every scripture, every mythology. Okay, so that way you can hear the whispers of this owl. And cards like Athena, goddess of wisdom and war, who has the owl on her shoulder, who therefore she can hear. But in silence, peace prevails. You're going to be able to find the answers that you need through grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. It doesn't matter. Remember, I've said it 1,000 times. It doesn't matter how little the package is that comes in or how little it is that you're looking for the gratitude. You could be grateful for, you know, just these oranges that someone gave you. You could say, oh, wow, this is amazing. Thank you for these oranges. The universe always hears, because there's nothing more beautiful on the planet than gratitude and gratefulness. That's how we expand our horizons. That's how we get bigger things. That's how we get even more. And you'll get them no matter what, but it's just how fast are you getting them? How fast are you being rewarded? The better the gratitude and the more real that you are about the situation, you'll know, because you're going to feel that joy. You're going to feel that delight. You're going to say, I feel good. And I'm so grateful that I have this beautiful understanding. Through this understanding will come this grace and gratitude. You'll say, oh my gosh, I get it. I get that I'm letting this person hurt me because of my own fears. I'm allowing my heart to be tormented because I'm in a comfort zone. By God, I get it. Walking through the desert, trust there's a divine plan. This puts you on a whole new divine plan. This is where you get a divine intervention, and it's coming through, and it says, this is where I'm going to push you now. How do we know that? Because the death card is here. The death card, no matter what, is a divine intervention of transformation. This is where we'd be able to break the trail for you guys. And now all of a sudden you guys feel like everything you've been working through, it doesn't feel like it's so hard. If you felt like there's a brick wall there, that brick wall just turned into hay. You can just break right through it. It's no longer that. And now you're going to discover these truths, discover these treasures. Beneath the surface lies the great bounty. You're going to discover your treasures and be rewarded for these treasures. That's why the Lord says, give your inner critic a vacation day. The divine wants you to do that, guys. That's what this whole thing is, right? And the divine is saying, yeah, that's what we're doing. Numerology, I'm sending these 22s to you. I'm sending these 5s at you. I'm sending these 15s, 1s, 4s, right? We'll see what your overall card is here in a minute. Right, but we have a lot of 4 for these new places of where you're going to rebuild. Remember, 4 is the count, is the structure and the structures of building. Let's put it that way. You have 4 cornerstones to a building, and then we build up, right? Keeping yourself structured. So you know, Gemini, Cancer, that you have something that lies of great bounty. You're coming into your truth. You're coming into this treasure. If you're looking for whatever you're looking for, you know what you're looking for. If it can't serve you here, let it go. Death card, let it go. If this person only wants you for a season, I don't care if it's a job, I don't care if it's a love, if they only want to be there with you and give this to you per season, and that just, it doesn't even have to be per season. It just means that I want to love you when I want to love you. Oh, Gemini, Cancer, I'm sorry. Did you call me and you wanted to cuddle and snuggle? I'm really busy. I don't have time right now. Oh, wait, my hormones are rushing. I feel like I need love. I'm going to call Gemini, Cancer. Gemini, Cancer, I need love. Oh, you're coming over? Great. Oh, but what, you want to cuddle and snuggle? I ain't got time. Or maybe we only do it for a week and then you call back and then they're like, no, sorry, I'm really busy. So no matter how you're going to see it, it's going to be on their time. Does it feel like it's on their time? That is not good enough. That hurts the heart. That puts the heart in a place of a box. That is not good enough. And if you know it's not love, then it's whatever it is that's hurting you that you know you need a new direction. This reading isn't for you. You can go watch your regular Gemini or Cancer readings and, or your rising to see how it's going to resonate, right? Because otherwise, whoever I'm reading for right now, you're getting ready to win. You're getting ready for this uncovered new love that's coming in. Divine says, let go of that. I got new love coming in. 10 of Cups. Could be a Pisces coming in to warm you up and take you away. Right? How do we know? Rainbow Blessings is at the bottom of the deck. Hidden treasures to the rainbow blessings. It's the same card, guys. This is like the 9 of Cups. Right? Could be the 9 of Cups to the 9 of Pentacles, however you want to see it. To the 10 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Whatever and however you want to see it, doesn't matter. Look at it. They're bringing you this rainbow blessing. They want to bring you what's real. No more forest season. This is a real job that's going to happen all the time. This is a real love that produces real love when you want love too. It's not on just someone's time. Do you see this? Sharing is caring. Yeah, what I'm seeing out of this is sharing and caring, my friends. What I see is a lot of breadcrumbs. And how do I know that? Because it's sitting on facing the fear. I see a lot of selfishness. Giving to others when you want love. You may even be letting other people, I'm sorry, I can't go with you today, Phil. I gotta go be with my love. Because he's only going to be here for this weekend, and then he's going to take off for a month. I don't know. And they're like, come on, we had a date. And you're like, no, God, I'm so imbalanced. I don't know. No. Wielding magic. Taking action, creation. Spirit says that I'm giving you these numbers of 1 because you have a new beginning coming in. Use your intuition and watch as you are being placed into a new path, a new direction. You have a new person coming in. You guys definitely could have a water sign coming in. I also see Mercury over here. So I like that though too, because you could see the just really seeing yourself really creating what your destiny really wants. Creating what you truly desire deep down inside. This is something that you don't tell others. Something that your inner heart, your whole inner self wants. But you don't put it on the outside to show anyone else. You keep that to yourself. But this is what your higher self already knows, what you truly, truly want out of the situation, and it's bringing that desire. Remember, I said in the very beginning, I love the orange right now because we can feel that there's something here that you're desiring. And it's that overall truth to the situation, Gemini, Cancer, of what it is you truly want. But it's not just for you, it's for all, right? It's for Libra, Scorpio, it's for you, it's for Aqua, Pisces, right? It's like what you guys really, truly want that is coming in. It's just depending on how each sign is getting it, right? Yours is saying you're getting a blessing. You're on the right path. You're let's go. You're ready. You're rocking and rolling, right? Libra, Scorpio is over here like, I got to still make some decisions, right? So if you are dealing with a Libra, Scorpio, you know where they're leading, right? You know where they are. They need some decisions, right? Okay, guys. So you might be seeing a lot of 7s and a lot of 1s and a lot of 8s. 8 is manifestation. Woohoo! Aqua, Pisces. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. You guys are on a freaking roll. All you guys are. reaching your destiny, your bubble. You're getting ready to pop. You're making this transformation with the death card. You're ready to rock and roll. You know exactly what path you want to be on, and it's almost like you're landing on the path that you want. It's almost like you quantum jumped. Why do I feel like everybody's kind of quantum jumping? It kind of, right? The reason I'm feeling that is because it's like it's saying, but I'm putting you on this right path. You're having this divine intervention where you're facing your fears, and I'm going to take you and put you over here on this path. And on this path is where the transformation is. It's going to open up all these doors, and you're going to be able to relax and really be able to focus on what it is you truly want. See, it's like this is your world, and it's going to pop over here on this new path. Do you see that? This is a new path. This butterfly like brought you here, right? So it always reminds me of Wizard of Oz. What is that? Queen of the Witch of the North. Gosh, I'm sorry, guys. I can't think when I'm in. But anyways, that's what it reminds me of. So you're going to the Emerald City, you know? Watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. Your ships have sailed. You're going on to this. You're quantum jumping. You definitely are. It's almost like you're tired of doing this, but you continue to keep doing it out of fear. You guys know that this isn't your reading. Go ahead and watch either your regular Aquarius or Pisces reading or your rising moon. Because whoever I am touching base here with, whether it's love, finance, it doesn't matter what pillar it's on. There's a place where you're going to feel this relaxation, where the waters are calm and you feel like you have been placed somewhere else. You're going to have this kind of like overall feeling here in the next couple of days. And it could even be within this new moon in Libra that's coming up that makes you feel complacent to this new place of calmness. And you're not going to want to do this anymore, whatever this is. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to hug and cuddle when I want to too. Why do I? And that's the overall message for everybody, is that if it's a love reading, that this is a seasonal thing. It's a breadcrumbing thing. We do it when I want to do it. But when you want to, I'm going to have to write you into the books over here. I'm a little booked and busy. Or, not today, I can't call you now. You're going to have to wait. It's kind of like they have you on a schedule. Right? And then maybe it's for a week or a month, and then all of a sudden they're gone. Because it's temporary relationships. And I'm going to say it the same way I told the other two signs. It's almost like the higher self, the inner being of yourself, is tired of it. It makes your heart feel like it's locked down. That you're only, if it's love, that you're only receiving this when they want to. And Spirit says, I'm putting you on a new path. If it's a job, they only want to hire you when they want to hire you. And it's just getting to the point where they're giving you attention, giving you clients when they want to. How come everybody else is getting a bunch of clients? How come I'm not selling any cars? How come I'm not getting the clients? What the fuck? Like, almost like I don't work here. Well, that's changing. Spirit says it's your time. Lie back, relax. Get rid of your fears. Whatever the fears are, relax, get over it. Because you're stepping into your power. You're strong beyond measure. It's your time. It's your time to shine. No one's going to put out your light. I don't care what pillar it's in. And it is a power struggle. And I think it makes more of a power struggle within yourself than you realize. Because why else would it come up in a reading to say this, right? It's like you could say, I'm power struggling with them, but it always starts with self. Does it or does it not? Of course it does. because I have to think about why I want to fight with you first. I have to feel this Three of Swords and this pain before I go and fight with you. Before I even open my mouth to say, I wish that you would just come and talk to me, I have to feel that. So Spirit says, we're not feeling that anymore. We're going to feel it, but we're going to heal from it, and we're going to move on. And I'm going to take you and put you into a place of relaxation and into a place where you're going to be strong and step back into your power. And you're not going to have all these vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities are great, guys, but when you're over vulnerable, that's when anxieties start attacking you. Because you're giving too much of yourself and getting nothing in return. And then when you are getting something in return, it's that moment of you feel so great, but that's just adrenaline now. That's just dopamine rush. Why am I in a relationship of dopamine rush? On their terms? Absolutely not. The Spirit says, no, I'm going to put you into this new place. A place where you don't have to feel this power struggle. A place where people can love you and set your heart free and allow yourself to shine. See? It says there's intolerance going on. Differences are seen as threats rather than growth opportunities. Be inclusive. Why are you tolerating things that are intolerant? It says let go. Unsettled. Look before you leap from thing to thing without making real commitments. You're settling. Don't stop settling for something that you know is not good for you, right? So they're saying, nah, we're going to push you somewhere else. So you can only imagine something amazing is going to happen. So that means, yeah. Broken promises, disappointments, expectations, wake-up call. This is going to be your spiritual wake-up call. Spirit says, there's too many broken promises. There's too many failed commitments. There's too much, just everything here has nothing. They tell you all these things, and it's like, I'm tired of your words. I want to see action. I might sneeze, guys. Sorry. Okay. So you're having a spiritual awakening. The sudden clarity. Oh my God. I did what? This is why I feel like shit all the time. Bag secured. There you go. Those of you, it's a job and you know that you feel like you're used and abused over here. It says, you have achieving goals, missions accomplished. Here comes your financial stability and you got it locked in. Even if it's a new love, something is coming where this person is coming towards you. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, you cannot even make that up. So here comes that new job. Here comes that new hopeless romantic feeling of something real. Spirit says, here, let me give you some real romance. Let me give you something that's real. This is only temporary. How about something that lasts? Something that you can idolize. Something that makes you feel like, this is what I really want. Instead of just constantly waiting and being the hopeless romantic, let me give you something that actually lasts. Because when you're a hopeless romantic over here within this season and this temporary relationship, it ends up swords. How about let me give you something that's going to make you feel like you are, a teenager. Something that's love. Something that's real. Something that's playful. Wow, guys. That's beautiful. Oh, shit. I see that, too. Soul contract coming in. New soul contract coming in. A new fated connection that has none of this. How about something that's real? Something that's written that's, makes sense. Grab a couple of love cards over here. What do we got coming in for the beautiful Aqua Pisces? I love this. How about no more of that? Let's get joyful. Let's get playful. Let's restore what's real. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Yeah, how about let's go out and have some real fun. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Yep. And let's look over here at this one. So we have... Man. Ooh. Secrets. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. There you go. Maybe they're hiding another relationship. Maybe, you know, they're coming to you only because they have someone else on the side. But then you have, hey, relax, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together with this new relationship of together. Heck yeah. Because adventures are on the way. Beautiful reading, guys. If you like this, hit that big old like button. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.